Men and men have much more in common than a man and a woman. How many of you actually know who is about the women, who is about to enter the NBA Finals? Raise your hand. We got 2. And how many of you husbands really are upset that you're sitting here today instead of going to the mall with your wife? Because she wants to go shopping, and every Sunday morning you wake up and you say, honey, when are we going to the mall? Can we leave now? Come on, we're late. What compatibility between men and women? There is no compatibility. Men and women are attracted to each other not because of what they have in common, but despite what they lack in common. Compatibility is too weak a bond to keep people together under the same roof for 60 years. And the more we've created this unisex culture of men and women who are almost identical, the more we've weakened the truly fiery, passionate bond, which is the only thing strong enough to keep a man excited about his wife and a wife excited about her husband for 60 or 70 years. And because we put almost no emphasis in understanding this attraction, because we don't even think there are rules to attraction, that's why our marriages have become so boring. Do you know that even for people who stay together, 25% of husbands are porn addicts? Defined, what is a porn addict? Defined as a man who downloads at least 60 minutes of pornography per day. 60 minutes a day. Why are men so drawn to pornography? Because they don't know how to sustain attraction to one woman anymore. Attraction to them comes specifically in the form of variety. For them, monogamy is synonymous with monotony. They also think that monogamy is a kind of wood. And they also think that foreplay is a golf club or something like that. Now you're beginning to understand why. What has died most in the American marriage more than anything else? It's not even conversation. That's a biggie. I said it before. What has died most is sex. Raise your hand if you know what is the regularity of sex between married couples in America. Raise your hand if you know. Anyone? Go ahead now. Once a month? Okay. You just won a free counseling session. No. That's once a month? What, do you think every American male is on a Viagra drip? You think every American husband is Superman? No, it's actually a little bit more than 1 a month. Anyone else? 4 times what? 4 a week? 4 a week? Do you think that every American male is a Terminator? Like a robot? You just push go? Yeah, okay, we got one guy here. We have a man here who made a lot of money contracting his body out to Pfizer during the Viagra trials. Now actually, it's once a week. For how long? Anyone know? Once a week for?
7 minutes.
7 minutes at a time. I kid you not. 7 minutes at a time. And that includes the time he spends begging. By the way, this 7 minutes figure has been corroborated in many studies, but Dr. Mehmet Oz from the Oprah show is a friend of mine. He told me that from patients he counsels and the studies that he's seen, it's 3 minutes at a time. I guess the discrepancy is whether or not the television is on or off. Sex is dying in the American marriage because we're not lovers, we're friends. Let's begin to change that. What I want to offer to you, based on a brand new book that I published called The Kosher Sutra, is some of the rules of attraction, not the rules of compatibility. The rules of compatibility are very straightforward. Have regular conversations. Don't talk about practical things. Wives, don't ask your husband, how was your day? Ask him how he felt about his day. Ask specifically questions that pertain to the emotions. Not, is your boss nice to you? How do you feel about how your boss treats you? Get away twice a year. And get a babysitter for the kids if you have to. 9:30 p.m. and on is what we call a function-free zone. You talk about nothing functional. There are many basic, straightforward rules of compatibility. But here are the much more important rules of attraction.